Alright, on today's video, my good friend Tyler dropped this off, donated it to the channel for a couple weeks. I got a bunch of stuff I want to do with what's in this bag. So let's just get right to it. Let's get this thing out. And this is the FN 509 Tactical. This gun already has a red dot on it. It's got the Swamp Fox Justice. I'll show you this gun is clear. There's no mag. Alright, so Tyler decided to put the Swamp Fox Justice on this. He called me asking me for some red dot recommendations after he bought this pistol. I recommended the Swamp Fox Justice to him just for the price point and the quality of the dot. And I have a lot of experience with this red dot. It's one of my favorites, and that's what he decided to go with. This gun has a 17 round mag, and this monster 24 round mag. Now, I do believe when you buy this gun brand new, get it out of the box, I think, don't quote me on it, but I do believe it comes with 2 of these 24 round mags plus your 17. We're not going to go into a real deep dive on this FN 509 Tactical. There's hundreds of videos on YouTube. This gun's been tested. But what we are going to do is we're going to talk about it from a left-hander's perspective. We'll go over real quick the basics. 4.5 inch barrel. It is threaded. 1/2x28 thread pitch on this. It does come with suppressor height sights. It is optics ready. This has the RMR plate on it because Swamp Fox, Holosun, Trijicon, they all use the RMR footprint. It does come with different plates for different optics. Now, back to being a left-hander's dream. This gun has ambi mag release on it. Every gun should be set up like this. Oversized, which I really like. Real easy to drop the mag. Hit it with the thumb. Out she goes. Or go to the other side. Hit it with my finger. Out. Drops nice and free. Love that mag release. Awesome. And also has ambi slide release. Both sides. Right-hander. Click. Left-hander. Love that. That is really nice. The gun just feels awesome in my hand. I love the texturing on this, stippling on this. It just feels great. Really, really like how it feels in my hand. Alright, I'm going to slap this 24 round mag in there. Show you guys what it looks like with that mag in there. That thing just looks badass. This is a beautiful gun. Really, really like the looks of this thing. I don't have a lot of experience with FN. I'll be honest with you. I have never shot an FN chambered in 9mm. The only FN that I've ever shot, and it's been years ago, was I shot my buddy's FNX 45, which was a really cool gun too. But this is my first time reviewing an FN on my channel, and the first time shooting an FN 509. So I'm really excited to get this thing to the range. Alright, now, let's get into the trigger of this gun. Everyone that watches the channel probably already knows that I'm going to say I hate the trigger in this gun. I hate almost every factory trigger in every gun I shoot. This one, probably not going to be much different. Right here's our take-up. The take-up is not bad. It's pretty clean, too. There's the brake. I've already played around with this trigger, so I'm not to spoil anything, but the take-up's not bad. The brake's actually really good. What I don't like is the reset. It is a long, long reset. It's not bad. It just could be a lot better. But out of the factory triggers I've shot, this one's not too bad. Take-up. Brake. Long reset. Reset. Break. Now, I will say this about it. It doesn't have a gritty feel with the trigger. It's really smooth. Nice clean break. It's just got that long reset. Got the Wheeler trigger pull gauge out. Let's do a couple trigger pulls on this, see what we're pulling at. It's heavy trigger pull. Now that was coming in 7.5 pounds. Almost 8 pounds. Just under 7.5. Alright, now it's got a really heavy trigger pull. But I can't honestly say it really doesn't feel like a 7-8 pound trigger. You can definitely tell that it's a heavier trigger pull. In fact, if you were going to carry this gun every day, this would make a really good trigger for a carry gun. Alright, I'm tired of talking about this thing. Let's get it out to the range. Let's have some fun. Alright, we're at the range with the FN 509 Tactical. Let's go over all the ammunition we're going to be using today. Alright, the ammo we're going to use today for this test. We've got some CCI Blazer 115 grain FMJs. We got some Winchester White Box 115 grain bulk ammo. We've got my 124 grain Summit City reloads. These are just the round nose. These are sitting on a 4.8 grain CFE pistol. And I brought out some hollow points to test in it. These are my reloads. These are 124 grain Hornady XTPs. These are sitting on top of 4.3 grains of IMR target. So there's our ammo we're using for the test. Alright, we're going to keep this range portion of this video kind of short. It's about 25 degrees out here today. It's windy again. Pretty cold. I'm going to probably be doing most of the test wearing gloves. But we are going to bring this gun back because we've got another optic getting shipped to the house that we're actually going to test with this pistol. So we're going to start out with Winchester 115 grain white box. Going to load off the slide release. Perfect. All right, here we go with our first 17 rounds through the FN 509 Tactical. Ran them all. Pretty snappy. I kind of had a feeling when I was holding this in my hand it was going to be a little bit of a snappier pistol, and it is. I'll get used to it. Our dot's shooting a little low. I'm going to make an adjustment on it, and we'll go back, shoot some more rounds. We don't quite have a full mag. I think it's about 14 or 15 rounds in here. We're going to burn up the rest of the Winchester white box. I did adjust the dot. Well, here we go. Fed them all. This thing runs great. Not too bad of a grip. I'll take you down and show it to you. Okay, this is our second group. This is after I made the adjustments to the dot. Not even going to show you the first group. It was horrendous. I had to get used to this thing. Not too bad. Not real good. We'll get it better. Alright, we got 17 rounds of CCI Blazer, 115 grain loaded up. See how she does. Got them all. It's a great running gun. Really like this. Group's not too bad. Take you down and show it to you. Alright, here's our group with the CCI Blazers. Alright, I had 17 rounds of that CCI Blazer left. We'll burn up the rest of that. Here we go. Ran them all again. Alright, I'm not shooting the greatest today. These were all a little to the right. Well, they grouped okay, but still got that. Alright, let's run some hollow points through this. We got my 124 grain Hornady XTP reloads loaded up. 17 rounds of the hollow points. See how she does. This thing eats everything. Not a bad group. Really, really, really like this gun. Alright, this was our group with the 124 grain XTP reloads. Not too bad. Could have done without this shot and this one, but other than that, not a bad group. The reloads are definitely shooting better than the factory ammo. Alright, this is going to be the last group we shoot. Now we're going to run the 24 round magazine. I did get all 24 rounds in it. That last round was super hard to get in, but we did get it in there. I'll try it up. We're going to be shooting the 124 grain Summit City bullet reloads. These are my favorite reloads that I make. Let's see how she does. Fed them all. Alright, here's our last group with that 24 round mag. Not too bad. Did have a flyer up there. Other than that, looks pretty good. Alright, we're back at the bench. Wanted to get out of the cold, get out of the wind, bring this back to the studio, give you my final thoughts on what I think about this FN 509 Tactical. I really don't have anything negative to say about this gun. This gun would make a great carry option. It's got a heavy trigger pull, which we talked about, which is not a big deal, especially for a carry gun. And it's not that it has a bad trigger. The trigger's good in it. The reset that we talked about at the beginning of the video, when we got it out on the bench, I didn't hardly even notice it once I got it out to the range and started to shoot it. And let's talk about reliability. This gun ran 100% reliable. We ran reloads through it, hollow points, Winchester white box, ball camo, CCI Blazer ball camo. Ate up everything. Little over 200 rounds through it today. Not one malfunction, hiccup, stovepipe. It just ate everything and ran perfect. And to be honest with you, really the only gripe I have with it is the snappiness of it. It is a little more snappy than a Glock 19, but the gun just feels great in the hand. And with some practice, and after I got about 100 rounds through it, I got used to it. I didn't even really notice it anymore. And if you're going to carry a gun, you should be out practicing with it a lot anyway. The only other gripe I have, let's say you're going to use this for a multi-purpose gun. You're going to carry it every day. Maybe on the weekends you want to shoot USPSA, IDPA, Steel Challenge with it. The trigger isn't the best for competition use. With that being said, Apex does make a trigger kit for this, and I've done some research on it, and even after you do the Apex trigger, you're only going to get this thing down to about 5.5 pounds, which still doesn't make the best competition option for the gun. One other thing I really like about it, you want to take it to the range, you want to run it suppressed, which I think we're going to do in a future video. It's got a threaded barrel, make a perfect suppressor host. One other thing we haven't really talked about a lot is suppressor height sights on it. If the dot fails, everything co-witnesses. One thing I absolutely loved on here was the Swamp Fox Justice. Worked great with this gun. If you're going to carry it, you could carry it with the Justice. You might want to think about the Liberty. Go down just a little bit smaller. Use the Liberty red dot on this. If you're going to go the Swamp Fox route, let's get into the mags. You're going to carry this. Carry it 17+1. You got 18 rounds on you in the gun. Mag fits flush. This gun's really light to begin with. Easy to conceal. But what I really like are these 24 round mags that come with it. You're going to carry it on the body. Carry it like this. Got your 18 rounds in the gun. And put a couple of these on you. Throw one or two in the pocket. Got an extra 24 rounds with you. Throw it in your purse. Throw it in a backpack. Whatever. But keep one of these in your extra pocket, and you're carrying quite a few rounds on you at one time. We're going to do a couple more videos with this. ADE just sent a new optic to the house. We're actually going to mount it. We're going to take the Justice off for a little while. We're going to mount that on here. We're going to take it out, test this new optic on the FN 509 Tactical. And I'm in the works of getting a suppressor. Maybe we can go out and do a video shooting this suppressed. The other thing we're going to do when we take this out to test the new ADE optic, which will be in a video after this, we're also going to mount this Streamlight TLR1HL to it. Should look really nice on there. And just kind of see if that little extra weight in the front takes away some of that snappiness. So my final thought, I highly, highly recommend this pistol. Great carry option. I like it. Considering picking one up for myself, I like it so much. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.